Well,
Okay, and we're live.
Hey,
All right.
hey,
Hey guys. So this is Carlos Phoenix. I had deleted the last one because, well, always technical issues. Always keep your ears on the mic. Anyway, I am going to introduce Andy and Zeph. We're going to talk about March 16th, where we're going to be covering live streaming and how it can elevate your business. So let me get started.
Anyways, hey everybody. I'm on cue now. I'm just realizing this now. But hey everybody, the reason we're doing this quick video is Andy invited me and Carlos to speak at his Business Leadership Mastermind Group event on March 16 at the co-working space WorkPoint in Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm very honored that you've invited us.
Well,
but this is the story, folks. I mean, I am guilty for getting Andy and his group started on live streaming, right?
Absolutely.
And one of the reasons we started doing it because we wanted to, reach more people. And this is the reason why the presentation on March 16 will basically help you guys understand how to leverage live streaming. Here it is: grab your market's attention and increase your value. Sorry, guys. I just had to try to do it in one. You know how life
Right.
is. You try to give it the best, and sometimes the best doesn't happen, but you roll with the punches. So, Andy, tell us a little bit about the event and what they can expect at the event, because your events are truly unique, I feel, and you've taken so much energy and time in building the group and getting people to the event. I mean, it's well attended.
Yeah, it's well attended, and there's a purpose for every event, and of course, it's to help business owners grow their business, especially those that are self-employed, working on their own, solopreneurs, professionals, and every event we tackle a particular challenge.
Yep.
So yes, we network, we exchange business cards, we eat good food, we have some refreshments, but
Always good food.
always good food.
Always good food.
There's always a particular challenge that we want to tackle, and this month's challenge is that every business owner pretty much is struggling with having a consistent way to meet new people. So that target market that you put on a piece of paper, how do you reach it? How do you reach it, and how do you then engage with them, increase your value?
How to be relevant.
How can you
The
be
most
relevant,
important thing,
right?
yeah, because and I think one of the biggest thing, people network, like we used to network, but we go like, how do we engage with people? Like, how are we relevant to every person in the
Right.
room, right? So when I started live streaming, I realized how it is important to grab your market's attention quickly and consistently, and then teach them your value, because that's not often the opportunity when you attend networking events. Because if there's about 50 people in the room, how do you get to every 50 people?
Right.
Instead of getting to every person, what if I can just go live like this right now? I can probably have like 100 of you right now be sharing out to your peeps, and that's what you need to be doing right now, especially if you're in the Stamford, Connecticut area. Even if you're not in the tri-state area and you're an avid networker and want to learn how live streaming can benefit you and your business, probably you're like, I'm new to this, I have no idea how it benefits my business. This is where you need to be, because we're really going to focus on how to use live videos or live streaming to grab your market's attention and increase your value so that they will come flocking to you.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a major challenge, not just for business owners, but at networking events.
Yeah.
So, for example, I host networking events, I go to networking events, and I know it's supposed to be like a short conversation, keep people engaged,
Yeah.
have some
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But I see when people go into pitch mode.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And so if you're at a networking event and you're going into pitch mode, you're skipping all these steps.
Yes.
You're skipping the step of actually keeping people engaged
Yes.
and building that value proposition. I mean, as a tip, I would say at a networking event, in order to increase your value, is to first make a friend.
Yeah.
First make a
Yes.
friend. If you can be friends with people and have a good small talk, then you've just increased your value. But through live streaming, you're going to be able to do it at a higher level. And Zeph was sharing this. I give her this testimony at the Business Leadership Mastermind. 2014, we started. We transitioned from having, live events
Yeah.
to conference calls. At
Yes.
one point, I said, the weather's bad. We got to
Yep.
have conference calls.
Yeah.
Conference calls are not engaging.
Yes.
People could be
Yeah,
doing
because
whatever.
I'm so animated,
Right.
y'all know, because my hands have to move, and I have to laugh, that you can connect and be relevant with
Exactly,
it. We talk
so-
about being relevant to your audience, and this is important, folks. And for some of you say, oh, I'm not camera, I'm camera shy, I'm introvert. You know what? there is a methodology to doing, to being on camera, even for introverts like you. So I think what's most important right now is, Carlos is saying him, I don't trust it, but, but here's
Right.
what it is, folks. If you're anything serious about learning how to use live videos to grab your target market, we're not talking about any kind of market,
Right.
grabbing your target market's attention and how to really be relevant and increase your value. I know if you're an avid networker, you probably have 4 different events on Thursday, March 16th. But you know what? If you've never attended any of these events, then you need to be there. Not only because of that, because me and Carlos are also presenting. Boom, people.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you have any questions, this
Right.
is why we use Facebook Live. We can be engaging. So if you have any questions between now and March 16, drop in your questions in the comments section of this Facebook Live post. This is where the continued conversation comes in, right? So put your questions there. Either me, Andy or Carlos will be in comunicado with all of you. So that's the purpose why we use Facebook Live. That's a takeaway right now. So when you attend this, we're going to have a great segment at the end where we'll actually have some case study. You will actually be leaving the event with maybe a 10-step process how to get you launched.
Right.
And, maybe the next 24 to 48 hours to get your live streaming on the go.
Right. It's so important to learn how to launch because you go to these events, you get a lot of information, and you know it's something you want to do, and there's still some barriers. For some people, it's creating the content.
Yeah.
For some people, it's the technology. For some other people, it's to say, how am I going to do all this and then convert? So it's really important to know how to launch and have a solution for yourself. Is to say, you know what, I'm going to do it this year. Here's what's my content. So putting the whole formula and the whole, kind of having the Midas touch is
Yes.
to say, doing it so that it works and
The
creates
magic.
Yeah, the magic touch is very important. So that's what we're going to do.
Yes,
So-
the magic.
we had a meetup on the Midas touch. Everything
Oh
that
my
you
God,
touch actually
yeah.
works. So we don't want you to just come in
Yeah.
and get some information, but we want you to come in with the mindset that, you know what, I need to do this. I always said I needed to do this. I haven't done it yet. After this meetup, you walk out with a plan.
Yeah.
Come with a blank sheet of paper, a white sheet of paper, take some notes. You walk out of there. Do that. Walk out of there with a plan on here's what I'm going to do. Carlos is going to be there to help you afterwards. Zeph is going to be here. I'm going to be here, as coach consultant, the whole business leadership mastermind. We're here to help you out. Come with an intent.
Yes. And, I know for many of you, you're probably thinking I still don't see the benefits of live video, live streaming for me. But you know what? This is why we've specifically designed this last portion of our presentation to a 3 industry case study where we'll pick some of you from the audience and you will literally at that moment, experience the magic of live streaming because as we share with you the nuggets, you'll take those sound bites and you're going to use that to implement in your Facebook Live strategy, maybe if you want to use Facebook Live or anywhere else. But the bottom line is going live or using live videos is just not about pressing that go live button
Right.
because that's not what it is. Anybody can do that, but there's a structure and strategy to this craziness of
Right.
live
and,
video.
And Zeph will be able to take people from the audience. I think we're going to focus
Yes.
on 3.
Yep.
Take 3 people from the audience and give them that overview of what could be done. Here's the things you need to think about. So we'll be able to have, for those who can't really put together a plan,
Yeah.
Zeph will be able to do 3 case studies, Zeph and Carlos, at least 3 case studies live and say, 16, Work Point Stanford. If you look at the pictures, it's on the side of the water. You'll see the water, you'll see the boats. It's beautiful. So 7 o'clock we start.
Yep. Be there early because
Right, be
we
there
don't know
early.
how many people are coming to this already. We're having a lot of people, making reservations. Getting their seats for March 16. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, if you're at anywhere interested in growing your, business fast and elevating to the next level because you've done social media, you've done the traditional marketing, blah, 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 email marketing, this is where I can tell you with live videos can really help you leverage and grab your target market's attention and increasing your value in a shorter period of time. This is where the magic happens, but it will not happen unless and until you come and join us at that networking event.
We'll make the magic happen. So 7 o'clock, 6:30, we'll open up the doors, open at least 1 hour of networking, and then we'll start the transition so that, by 9 o'clock, we can get out.
So if you belong to any networking groups in Connecticut, whether it's BNI or any other networking groups, right? I know you probably have a lot of events, but this is where you need to be that night, all right? And then share it out, invite with people, invite your friends, your peeps, your tribe, your community, and we're gonna have a great time. And this is gonna be not only networking, but also teaching session. All right, everybody, we'll see you March 16 at the Business Leadership Group Mastermind event in Stamford, Connecticut at the WorkPoint co-working space. Bye, everybody.
Like I see on Thursday.
Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.